Thank you so much for staying with us, everyone. The PDP, the APC, those are two major political parties in Nigeria. And when you talk about performance of an incumbent government, you talk about those two parties. One had held sway for 16 years and one took over from it. Now, over the last 2 years, a lot of people have been metering, looking at what the government in power is doing. So on Friday, a group came together to say they're metering what Buhari government has done over the last 2 years. Critical analysis into security, the economy, and the activities on policy issues in this government. Some of the arguments have been that our budgeting per person per head in Nigeria is still relatively low. There are a lot of issues on security also and the economy. Let's get talking. I already have my guest here, Mr. Ken Okolugbo. He's a member of the PDP, and also in our Abuja studio, he's a former chairman of the defunct ACN and a chieftain of the APC. Chief Sonny Monidafe. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for staying with us. Let me quickly ask you these. There are a lot of issues. If you look at it, practically speaking, you are a student of political science, and the last 2 years, from what the Buhari meter is gauging, how would you assess the Buhari government?
I'm happy those that had the meeting in Abuja were basically those that were his social media supporters. And they have come to realize that Buhari has failed in terms of economy. In terms of security, that I've always tried to give him a pass mark. He started winning, especially with the issue of the Fulani crisis. Look at, in Plateau State, 29 people were killed. And in terms of anti-corruption war, I feel very bad that that was supposed to be one of the strongest points of the Buhari government. But with the crisis that we are seeing, it's sad that today we are still talking about the report of the ex-GF. We have not had a secretary to government in 6 months. And Nigerians are not even talking.
Will we have an acting SGF?
Is that supposed to, are we supposed to have an acting SGF? Why is the SGF so special that even after there's been a report submitted by the vice president, who the president has so much faith in, he has not been able to act on the same report of the same man he is always handing over to when he leaves the country? And today we have the so-called pension man, Gate. And so, if I was to give him a pass mark again on the corruption scorecard, I can't actually give him a pass mark. But I'll always average the security issue. Don't forget that in economy, the misery index, which is inflation and unemployment, is still very much going on the increase.
Let me allow Mr. Monidafe to. One of the issues that will come on the table is the performance of the government, whether or not they're able to come to power in 2019 and the strategy your party will use in convincing Nigerians whether or not to vote for them. But if you look at what people are saying, especially the Buhari meter event, do you think your party is in a good light in the eyes of Nigerians right now?
Seun, I promised I will not talk about the PDP, but Okolugbo's jibe at the APC has forced me to say something about it. If you are looking for a national chairman, please, PDP, don't take Nigerians for granted. Don't insult our intelligence. Somebody who has an ex-convict, I don't think he has been cleared, is among the aspirants. Somebody like Raymond Dokwesi who has an issue with the courts. Please think carefully before you pick. Having said that, if you want to be fair to the APC and General Buhari, President Buhari, we will agree that a lot has been achieved. Now, forget about all these social media talks you hear all over the place. I travel a lot by road. Abuja to Lokoja was awarded in 4 lots. The airport to Abaji, lot 1. Abaji to Kwali, lot 1. Kwali to Abaji, lot 2. Abaji to Kontagora, Kotonkarfe, lot 3. Kotonkarfe to Lokoja, lot 4. This contract was awarded and re-awarded. Amounts appropriated and embezzled. Nothing was done. Right now, it is completed. You can use that road. Now, coming to the town from the airport, the road has been completed. A company as big as the as Julius Berger.
All right, I'm afraid, Mr. Monidafe, we're out of time and we need to go. I must thank you all for coming on the program. Mr. Sonny Monidafe, APC chieftain, and Mr. Ken Okoligbo, a member of the APC, a political analyst. Thank you so much for talking to us, everyone. And that's our show for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Sean Kimberley. Bye for now.